Hey, hope you're doing well. You just need to know I'm shooting this, imagining that you and I are sitting across from the table, drinking a cup of coffee, and we're talking about this preaching program that I created called Your Best Sermon. And you're interested, and I want to help you make a fully informed decision about whether or not this is the right investment for you. So I want to talk to you a little bit about why I created this in the first place. I really created it for me because I am an unlikely preacher. I did not grow up talking to everybody. I was not the kid who was on the debate team and just loved arguing and talking about things. I mean, my first speech in high school, I passed out. So it is amazing that I'm actually doing what I do for a living. And so not a lot about preaching came intuitively to me. And so I had to figure a lot of things out. And I had to figure out how to make the most out of my time the same way that you do, because there's always more for us to do in any given day or week than we have time to do. And I also needed to figure out how to do things consistently, because for me, I like new ideas. And if I'm not careful, I can just go from idea to idea to idea and never just do things consistently. Not only does that wear me down, but it actually isn't beneficial for my people. They need consistency from me week in and week out. And so I just started putting together a lot of ideas that I have had and accumulated over the first probably 10 years of my preaching ministry. And then I just started building these little systems. And then over time, I started sharing those systems with my friends. And so I was starting to help people that I know, just as a friend, as another minister, just kind of start thinking about how do you plan, how do you prepare, how do you preach your best sermon. And so over time, as I kept doing that, people would just say, hey, you need to tell people more about that. And the reason why is because they're like, look, it helped me. It's changed my preaching. It's changed my life. It's saved time. It's kept me from having to guess at what to preach next. It's kept me from having to scramble, every week to get ready to preach. And it's given me confidence to know that I'm doing the work and God is faithful, that He loves me, and that I can walk into the pulpit, onto the platform week in and week out and deliver this message that God has given me for this people with a lot of confidence. And so I can tell you, having used this system now for almost a decade, that it's life-giving and it's life-changing. And I can tell you, and if you just click a link in this email or below this video, then you're going to be able to see the stories of other people that it's changed their life too. And so I'd love to have you as part of this program, because my goal is to help you build these very simple systems that give you the best opportunity to preach the kind of sermons that you want to deliver. So that's the opportunity, and I hope you'll at least give it a look, give it a shot, and see if it doesn't have the same impact on you that it had on me.